Hi guys, Brain here. Welcome to another commentary video, and today I wanted to make this one a little bit more of a personal one and kind of just like talk to you person to person about like why I do things the way I do, because I think I keep running into like certain members of both the DVD and VHS community that are just like, they take any sort of like aspect or account of like my critique or like, yeah, I guess just critique would be the word, critique of anything like very, very harshly and very seriously. And I do critique things a lot. That's like the main thing that I do. I critique things. Like, that's what this entire commentary channel is about, is like critiquing like perk balance, character balance, map balance, even like community aspects that are not good. Like, we critique things. It's like what we do here mostly. So we do education and critique. Those are just like, but those go hand in hand. And that's kind of like the point I'm getting towards, is I want to talk directly to you to like why I am a critiqueful person. Well, that's something I like doing and I do a lot, and how there's this perception that that's a negative thing. Like, that's a big, mean, negative thing. And that's like not my experience at all. It's just not my experience at all. And I feel like a lot of people, and it started in the DVD community, but it's really like making it hard to play VHS, is like, if you critique anything, a lot of people take it like super negatively. A lot of people are like, oh, well, that's really mean and negative and all that stuff. People take it that way. And then people make assumptions about me as a person, like, oh, you must be miserable, or you must be unhappy if you're critiquing everything all the time. And to me, critiquing things has never been a negative thing. And I want to explain that, because I went to college and I got my bachelor's in education, social studies education. So I had to student teach for that first year, or not the first year, but the last year that I was in college. And then I had various different teaching jobs for 4 years after that. So I've taught for a combined 5 years. I've been a teacher a long time. So part of that job, it was obviously like grading, giving feedback, like not just saying okay and being like super like what would be the word? You know, like brown nosing, just like telling everybody everything they want to hear and making them feel good. Because if a kid is, you know, only giving you like D, C grade content, and you know that they can do better, it's your job to push them. It's your job to help them succeed. If somebody's failing, you got to help them not fail. And part of that is critiquing. And none of that has ever been, or the main thing with that is critiquing, and it's never been a negative thing for me. I have always fought against the negative because I care. You know, I've always fought against the negative because I want to see like my students succeed. So it's really like in my blood to love something but critique it a lot, because I want it to be the best that it has to be. Because like that's literally what I've been trained to do for like, I mean, I picked that was my major. Like, I never switched majors at any point. So that had been my goal, right, when I first went into college. So this has been like on my brain for like 8 years. It's like, this is my mode of thinking, is that, you know, to really like, because you love something, you critique it, right? Because I always wanted my students to succeed and do their very best and to fulfill their potential and get to the places where they need to be in life. But I didn't do that by just giving them easy A's and, you know, being super lax about things. Like I had to give them constant feedback that like people in, I guess, this community would be like, oh, well, that's not very positive of you. You know, and it's just, I don't know. It's just like, it's a different world, I guess. Because for me, I've never ever seen critiquing things a lot or being critical of things as a negative thing. If anything, my whole life, critiquing things and being critical of things has been a way to help people and a way to push people to do better. Like that's always been me. That's always what I've done. So I think it's really crazy when I end up in these situations where I'm like for example, like the VHS community, like I even slightly say something bad about the game, or not even like objectively bad, but just like I don't like something about the game, like it's just a slight critique, and people like freak out on me, you know? And it's like people really do, like in the outside world, I guess, just like associate critique with bad. Like if somebody's critiquing, it means they hate it. If somebody's critiquing things too much, it means they're miserable. And am I the weird one there? Like, it's okay if I am. Like, I'm actually trying to figure this out. It's like, am I weird because I don't see critiques negatively and never have? Or is the world weird because it seems to like take every single critique as like a personal attack? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I guess I just wanted to, at the very, very least, like, explain why I critique so much and why I am constantly dissecting things and, you know, critiquing things, is because to me that was a way to help. That's for me, it's always been a way to help others. Always been a way to help others. Yeah, I guess I just want to know, I guess, is that just like not been like the world's experience? Is that just like not the way the world sees things? Is like, if you critique things, is just like a super negative, toxic thing, and, you know, positivity without any sort of like honesty is like what people prefer? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like positivity above honesty is like what people want, especially in like the DVD and VHS communities. It's like like a lot of people want positivity beyond honesty. They want you to be positive before they're honest with you. And I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. I've never thought that in any way, shape, or form that like keeping a status quo was more important than the benefit of the people and the projects involved. You know, like, that's just I've never seen life that way. So it's weird to come into like the DVD, VHS, just the 4v1 genres like sphere, where it's like, you know, it seems like it's like all or nothing. Like, you either have to love everything or hate everything. There's no in between. It's like, it's not possible for you to love the game and critique it a lot. Like, it's just not something that people are really like positive about or really want to like accept, you know. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. And it's one of those things where I got like, I don't know, I get gaslighted a lot, and I get a lot of flack for being a critiquey boy and liking to critique a lot of things. And it's like, nobody even asks if like I actually love the game, or like and especially with like the VHS situation, like I was like, today I was hanging out in a friend's stream who was playing VHS, and I'm like, we were talking about all the things we love about the game, and I said nothing negative about the game for a whole stream. And I don't know, it's just like, whenever I say anything negative about VHS, somebody freaks out on me on Twitter or Twitch or wherever I said it, and it's like they miss all the parts where I was being positive about it, because it's just like, no bad talk allowed. No bad talk allowed. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm just ranting at this point, but that's what my channel is for, I suppose. I just wish people didn't see critiques as attacks, I guess. I wish people didn't see critiques as attacks or as just uniquely negative things, you know? I wish people could see that, you know, sometimes people critique because they want things to be the best that they can be, and they're just trying to be honest and fair to that thing, that project, that person, whatever it may be. That way they can, you know, be the best they possibly can be. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, you know, man screaming at the clouds or something. I just wish the world was a better place. Which is why I tried to, you know, make this community and my Twitch community and all that stuff like a nice place, because the world just feels so argumentative and very, very like my camp versus your camp, and it just makes me sad sometimes. So I at least wanted to explain why, like, you know, even if I'm critiquing a lot of things, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be mean. I just, you know, I just care. And like, my life up until this point has been showing, you know, that I care through, you know, critiquing things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know it's not as like fun, happy, dandy of a you know, of a commentary video. This one's a little bit more like macro, big world thoughts. But, you know, that's what my channel is for. It's for talking about important things, even if those important things are dumb perk in video game or some of the bigger stuff, kind of like, you know, what we talked about today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, friendos, and spending your time with me today. If you like this video, make sure you do the like. And if you want to stick around, make sure you sub. On that or anything else for you, I'll see you in the next video. And if I don't, I'll see you when I see you, friends. Bye-bye.